Hey Zesties, I'm Michelle Boyle and welcome back to my channel Zestygirl. In today's video I'm going to quickly share with you the lessons learned from decluttering my wardrobe before I left the old house. I'm going to show you my new wardrobe and how that's looking, and my plans for my new wardrobe, and my plans for staying on top of clutter. And yes, I do need to keep decluttering my wardrobe, so how I plan to do that. So if you want to see this video, then let's do this. Okay, so here is the new wardrobe. Let me just take you quickly through. So we've got shelves there and drawers there. That's my husband's items, or my husband's clothing, I should say. And then this is all mine. That's jackets. Pretty much some of the jackets aren't mine. Some of them are Jessica's. And then I've got drawers down here, shelves, etc. I've got my shoes down here that need to be organized and decluttered. So that's not perfect. In fact, none of this is perfect, but that's where we're at the moment. And this is what I've got left from my huge declutter, where I basically threw out 100 items, and it was 100 items. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it up here somewhere, but I wasn't sure at the end of that video if it was, because it didn't seem like it was, but I did check and it was definitely. So that was a really good job done. But there's still so much more that could go, but this is the best I have ever seen my wardrobe look. And what I've done is, one of the lessons I learned from my last wardrobe was, because we didn't have much hanging space, I had all my tops, all these tops and my long sleeve tops, in beautifully laid out in white from IKEA, those white sort of fabric boxes in the drawers. And I had about 8 drawers. But the problem was I never went in those drawers. I just forgot about so many t-shirts. So that's why I still have quite a lot that I don't wear, because I wanted to give them another chance, because I hadn't seen so many of them for so long. So one lesson I've learned is to keep as much as you can on display, as much as you can hanging visually. What I've found is this week already is I have worn a different top every day, and different jeans every day, and I keep going for my favorites. You know, these are my favorites with the holes all in them, but I keep going for them and I go no, and I choose a different pair. So eventually I'm going to make myself choose a different top and a different pair of pants or skirt or whatever each day, and eventually I'm hoping that I will really weed out naturally what I don't want to wear. Jackets at the moment are seasonal, so that's fine down there, and I'm really going to push myself to wear dresses and skirts rather than just jeans all the time and tops. So it's working so much better. So my first lesson was things on display. The way I did declutter was, firstly I went through and I grabbed what I knew I absolutely did not wear. Then I grabbed everything that was broken, ripped, stained, and I threw those away. I'll just turn you around. So yes, so everything that I knew I definitely didn't wear, I basically donated, and a couple of really good items with tags I've put aside to sell, and then everything that was ripped, stained, etc. basically went straight into a rubbish bag. So that was easy, and that cleared out a lot of items. And then there were the, maybes, and if I had 2 similar, I sort of would donate one, and I worked through that next. That was pretty much all I did. And then I looked at the items that I absolutely knew that I loved and wore all the time. And to be honest, this is where I'm at the moment. Those items really need to, some of them go, because they really have lived their life and they really need to move on. But I get so attached to things, so as you probably know. So yeah, so I've got those items that I have to actually work through now, and that's one of my projects coming up. But so they were really easy. So that was the next thing I did, was put aside all the clothes that I know that I wear every week and I love. And then you had all the in-between clothes, and I just ran out of charge because it's quite late. I've had a huge day, but I did think I'd just make this quick video for you, but I forgot to check my camera, and I've just run out of charge, so I can't quite remember what I was saying. I think I was saying that choose the things that you do wear, and then you have the clothes in between. And then you can go through and make choices on those clothes, or like I did, I've kept most of them because some of them, like I said, hadn't been seen for ages. So I just wanted to give them one more chance. So that's the way I did it. It was so stress-free. It was so easy. It was it quick? Yeah, I think it was really quick as well. I can't quite remember because I was so tired packing and the house and everything to move. But it's worked really well, and I think this is probably the less clothes I've had in a long time. And I purposely haven't put much in the drawers. I'll show you now. And I've got one drawer out there that have pajamas. And if you saw my last video, you know that I still have to declutter my pajamas. But that's not a big problem because I love them all. The other thing I've done is I've got 2 drawers down here of makeup. So if you remember from the last house, I decluttered the whole house, but the only one thing I never got to was my makeup. Now I just wear the same thing every day, so I don't know what's in those 2 drawers, but I haven't been using it. So that's going to be a really interesting video when I actually get to face up to that and actually figure out why I've got it, do I still want it, and how to move on with my makeup and that type of thing. It's not something that I'm really that interested in. I don't really know how to apply makeup properly. I just throw it on and just have done it the same way all my life and just hope for the best. So that's to be done. So let me show you. And I just want to talk about 2 other lessons I've learned. One lesson is that when I'm wearing my clothes now, like this top will go through the wash, and then what I'll do is when I hang it back up, I'm going to hang it at the front. So eventually all the shirts in the front are what I wear, and then I can make questions about all the ones I haven't chosen to wear. So people normally twist the coat hangers around and then turn them back around when they use it, but I think that's a better way of doing it. And then secondly, people can leave a basket in their wardrobe or wherever they have their clothing and put items in if they just try something on and they know it's not right, so they can declutter it later. I don't do that, but I've heard it's a great idea. And the other thing I'll say, I'm puffing because I keep running up and down the stairs trying to charge this camera. The other thing I'd say is when you declutter a bag of clothing, take it out of the house straight away, take it to a charity bin, give it away, donate it, whatever, but get it out of the house, because as you know, if you follow my channel, have been really bad at that. But I got, I think all in all, 50 bags of clothing donated in the last month. So I'm a professional at getting rid of the clothing. So finally, my last lesson is don't stress about it. Just take your time. You can do anything that you can do to declutter your wardrobe is going to help. You don't need to do it all in one go. That's just too much and it can be overwhelming. So just take your time and make the experience fun. And think about your style and think about your clothes and think about what you want from your wardrobe. That's my advice. That's the lessons learned. Let me show you my wardrobe and what I plan to do with it. Okay, so the shoes need to be decluttered. And this needs to be gone through again. Makeup needs to be decluttered. And these are jean shorts and denim skirts and swimwear. So that's about it. Everything else is on display. And then there's so much I could do with up here. And so much I could do with down here. And just here I'd like to have a mirror and a little makeup table. And then I can do a whole lot with my husband's. He hasn't really got anything in these drawers, so there's so much more we could do as well. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you here, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. See ya. Bye.